Hello kids and welcome back. This is your 100 mission and today is our 7th mission. In our last mission, we downloaded and installed Visual Studio Code on our computer. And you can see there is an icon here on our desktop. If you cannot see this icon here, you can just type here Visual Studio Code and you will see this icon and this app here. You can just click on it and open it from here, or you can also open it from your desktop as well. I'm just going to double click on it, so it will open the platform for us. And you can see there is a welcome screen here. I'm just going to close this with this close button from here, and it is going to create a clean windows like that. If there is another window, any other window open here, you can just close it down for now. We are going to learn many languages on this platform, and first of all is the Python. We also downloaded Python and Code Runner to help us run Python programs in our studio. What is the first thing I'm going to do? I need to create a folder where all of my files will be saved, and I'm going to run my Python courses or codes there. I'm just going to click here and I need to open a folder, right? So I can add a folder to workspace, or I am just going to click and open folder. This is the shortcut. I need to create it on my desktop, and I can see here there is a Tor browser folder. I don't need that. That is not going to be used for our Python programs. I'm just going to create a new folder, and the folder name will be Python course. Okay, so I am going to click on Python course and select this folder. So I have in one go, I have just created and opened a folder here, and you can see the Python folder is here. In this Python folder, I can see there is outline and timeline. I'm just going to click this on this one, and I'm going to create a new file in it. Let's name it lesson1. .py. Always remember to name your files at .py for Python. Okay, and I can see lesson 1py is created here, and let's write here our first code, print. Okay, I can see the print command is here. I can just click on it, and after that I'm going to get these brackets, and in that bracket I need to write, let's say, ABC or hello world. I can write anything, and let's run it, and I am going to run it from here. This is going to ask me, do you trust author of these files and the folders? Yes, I do, because I created it myself. Okay, now I can see the play button here. I'm just going to click on run code, and you can see it has printed the hello world here. Now I can see that whole thing is working, and congratulations, if this is the results you are looking for, your Python is working. Now let's go to our next step, and we are just going to understand what the variables are. So for variables, I don't need to write word variable. I can write anything, name, and after that I need to write is equal to, and after that, let's say my variable is in inverted commas, let's say my name is Ahmed, and I am just going to click outside. Remember, don't click inside. And here I am going to write age is equal to, and let's say 40. Okay, so I have just created a name that is equal to Ahmed and age is equal to 40. So how does it work? I am going to write here print. I can click on this one, and I'm going to write what to print. I have to write name. Okay, so you can see the name is shown here. Okay, this means it is creating is as a variable. Another one, print. Okay, I really don't have to press on this one because the spellings are correct. And after that, in this one I am going to write age. Okay, and I really don't need to press on this one. If you want, up to you, you can. I was writing A as small letters, not as capital, but it has corrected it for me as capital, though it will not make much difference for now. Let's run it. I'm going to do it without saving it, and you see nothing is happening here. What I have to do, I have to save with Control S from my keyboard, or I can use it from here and save it from here. And now when I'm going to run it, you see it has printed Ahmed and 14. So this is how variables are working, and it is showing you variable name literal Ahmed. Okay, so what are variables? Variables are simple places where we can store some information, and those informations or data, they are of different types. We can have name as John, age 36 or 14, height, let's say that is 5.8, and student is if he is a student or not. So there are four type of variables. First one is called string, that is Ahmed, and it has to be written in colons. The second thing is integer. Integer is integer, or some people call it integer as well. Integer or integer, that is a whole number. It cannot have any points. So it's 14, it cannot be 14.5. Then there is another one that is called float. Float is, let's say height is equal to 5.8. Okay, so this means if your height is 5.8, that is a float. And Boolean, right? Student is equal to true. Okay, it is giving me something here. I can click it, so it is going to show me if it is true or false, right? So I am going to write here. What I can do, I can simply copy this one, Control C, Control V, print height. It is giving me the hint. Enter, print here, print what? Student right? Remember to save the file before it can give you the results. and you see it is giving me the results here in the bottom. It has printed Ahmad 14 5.8 and true, right? So this is how different data types works. Now let's do something else, that is the maths. So let's say a, that is a variable, is equal to 5 and b is equal to 10. Okay, I need to print and print, because I already had saved it, so I can just with Control V paste it here, a plus b plus b. Okay, Control C, I am copying it, Control V, sorry, okay, the first one is a plus b, second one should be minus, third one should be, but should it be multiply, and for multiply we use the asterisk sign, and for division we use slash. Okay, let's save it, Control S and run it again, sorry, and you can see it has given us results for adding, subtracting, multiplying and division. 15 minus 5, 50 and 0.5. So that's how math works. Okay, one more thing, if you want, I want to clean this screen. So you can see the terminal is congested, so I have to write here in this CLS. In my terminal I am just going to write CLS and enter. It is going to clean this terminal for me. Next thing we want to do, we want to get information from some outside. If somebody is going to ask you your name, let's say your app is trying to ask you your name, here is the variable and the variable value is coming from input. You can see it is giving you the suggestions input, and input I can write here, enter your name, okay, and after that I'm just going to say print what? Print welcome this welcome should go in colon, and it should start with colon as well, always remember that. Okay, welcome what? Welcome comma name, that was our variable and it is giving me the hint. Okay, now I am going to save it with Control S and let's run the code. You see it is asking me my name, enter your name. I am going to write Abdullah, sorry, I have to write it here in the terminal. Don't worry, we are going to polish all those things. And when I'm going to enter, it is saying welcome Abdullah. Got it? So this is how we create an input statement. Somebody is asking you something and it is going to, your app is going to respond accordingly. And that's all for today. This is your mission number 7. Try all these statements, try all these codes. These are very simple codes. It is going to show you how you are going to start learning about any language and how you are going to make some logics. So we have learned some things, some codes today. I want you to practice all these. This is going to be your mission 7. Practice all these codes and send me the screenshots. If you have any trouble in anything, you can ask me anytime. You can message me and we can arrange a meeting so I can help you go through all these things. We are going step by step, very slowly. We don't need to hurry. Don't hurry, be happy. And you are going to be building very strong base in your AI and robotics. Thank you. Bye bye now. See you in the next mission.